Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back to the channel. This is another review for The Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 7, Episode 4, Not All Fun and Games. Wendy and Eddie, they're at the park. They're talking, chit-chatting. You know, she gets to the point. So, about this Nigerian bar. About that. She gives him the numbers for the lounge. It's going to be upwards of 1 point something million. Of which she would be responsible for 300,000. He looking at her like 300,000 of whose? Pesos? What we talking? Fin? I mean yen. Fin. We talking yen to pesos. What we doing? Pounds? Shillings? What we doing? He ain't doing that. He want to know why she's taking on all of this in the first place. Excuse me. She just got Ani off the ground. And he feels like she got enough on her plate. So you need to you might want to rethink this. And she's just throwing it out there right now anyway. She hasn't really made a final decision, but she would like his support on this. She would like his support. She changes the subject to Ashley's TikTok class, you know. She shares that Robin, you know, basically was mad at her, coming for her just out of nowhere. And which it was. Robin is very aggressive when it comes to Wendy. Girl, why you so upset? And see, next week she gonna be real mad again. And it's like, why are you this angry? Do you realize Wendy got you out here looking foolish? You look like a fool. That little saying, the person who is the most angry, you know, doing all that. You're the one that looks foolish because everybody's looking at you like, what is wrong with you? Why are you doing all that? Especially when that's not being reciprocated. They really make you look crazy when you're the one yelling all by yourself. Why are you so mad at her? I don't know. I don't even think she knows. But anyway, on top of that, she ain't get invited to Family Fun Day. She said her feelings was a little bit hurt, you know, because the kids are affected. Anyway, Robin and her boys, they're also at home practicing for the games that they'll be playing at the Family Fun Day. And she clarifies in her confessional, you know, I don't have anything against Wendy's kids. Well, duh. Why do people be saying, I don't have nothing against your kids? Why would you? If you did, something is wrong. I know you don't have nothing against my kids. You got something against me. Anyway, she feels like, because Juan comes out there, you know, they're practicing sack racing or whatever. Anyway, Robin shares with Juan that she didn't invite Wendy. And but she feels bad for the kids, so she feels like she got a solution. She gonna ask Candace to ask Wendy if it's okay if Candace brings the kids. And Juan co-signed. Oh, I think that's a good idea. No, the fuck it's not. You should have been telling her, Robin, she not gonna send them kids by way of somebody else. You don't want her there. So why would she send her kids with someone else? You're dumb, Robin. You're dumb. If you feel like that was the right thing to do, like that was smart. No, my kids are not coming. It would have been an emphatic no. No, hell no, bitch. No. Hell no, Troy. No. My kids is not coming round there to where it's some folk that don't like me so you can mistreat my babies. No, girl. Keep your little invitation. That's on the back end. You thought about them kids late. It's too late for all that. If you really wanted them kids there, you would have said that right there and then when you was inviting the people. You would have said, Wendy, I know that you would have took her to the side for one. I know that you and I are having a discord. But with it, and you know, and you may or may not want to come. And so if you don't feel comfortable, and then again, it's like, why would anybody go through all of that? You should have just invited the girl. It's Family Fun Day. You ain't got to be around there talking to her, engaging with her, interacting with her. This is about taking her camera time. This is about icing her out. You don't want her here anymore. And so she ain't gonna film with me. That's what this is. So no, it's not about the kids, Robin. Tackhead ass. She get on my nerves. She really get on my nerves with that. Because you being petty and dumb. Candace, she can play auntie. Auntie these nuts, girl. No. No. No and no. 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 Robin and Wendy, basically they're both, because it's, we're seeing both conversations. And they're both sharing with their husbands, what's been going on with Candace and Giselle and Ashley, this whole situation with Chris. And both Juan and Eddie are like, bullshit. They agree, they trying to get Chris. Juan thinks Chris, it wouldn't hurt if he apologized. No, it wouldn't hurt, but he still don't owe her ass no apology. He does not owe her that. I don't owe you an apology for you feeling some kind of way. I didn't make you feel that way. You feel that way on your own. I'm not apologizing for nothing. Know what's wrong with people? I just don't get that. Anyway, Robin calls Candace, tells her, can you get permission from Wendy to bring the kids? Candy like, okay, girl, I'll call. She know Wendy ain't going for it. Wendy ain't about to let it go down. But I go around there and ask, because you said you asked me to ask. Karen, she at the house throwing out all her chicken. She says that she did a test to see, what her body is able to digest at this stage in her life. And chicken is not one of those things, so she's getting rid of the chicken. I said, girl, it'll just be in moderation. we just gonna have to get the chicken in moderation, because chicken stays forever. It stays in the diet. I'm sorry. We can get rid of anything. We can get rid of red meat all day, but chicken, that one gonna stay. Chicken and bacon. Chicken and bacon stays for life. Whew. Anyway, she calls Raven. They chatted up, about Ray feeling away about her breast augmentation, all of that. Girl talk with your mama. Raven hopefully should be home soon. Her mama misses her. She misses her mother. She misses the trees. She's out there living her life. And so go ahead, Raven. I think Raven's in New York. I want to say she's in New York. Anyway, Ashley, she has her publicist slash homegirl over. They talk about Michael. They got to come up with a statement. As far as coming forward with their divorce. While she's reading the statement that they came up with and that they both agreed on, producers play scenes from their matriculation on the show, from their marriage, and as it's played out on the show, it's a complete mockery. It's a complete mockery. Oh my gosh. Anyway, the publicist thinks that, and I don't know how to pronounce her name. It's probably Anya. Did she say Anya? Antia? It looked like auntie. So I don't remember how she pronounced it. But anyway, she think they need to go on and get it out. The sooner the better. Let's release it first thing April 1st. And it's already March 30th. So yeah, girl, next week, let's get to it. Amy say next Friday we'll do it. Robin, we had our little funk ass family whack ass fun day. She says, if it's really about the kids, then Wendy's kids will be there. Whatever, girl. Giselle brings Grace. Of course, the twins, I guess, had a previous engagement. Me and her family are headed to the function. On the drive, she's talking about her mom and how she had an enlightening conversation with her aunt. Her aunt was there from the inception of the drug addiction, and so she saw the transformation. And she tells her that most people who do drugs, mind-altering drugs like that, it stunts their growth. And so she's still like 20 years old in her mind, which is why she's not very nurturing and motherly. And it makes a lot of sense. It really does. Hopefully they can get to a better place, but they'll get there. They'll get there slowly but surely. Healing does not happen overnight. She switches topics to Robin. She says that, Jacqueline, her friend, will be there because Robin done made, real close, fast friends with Jacqueline. Her tone kind of was like, Robin, back the fuck off. This is my best friend. That was Mia's tone, but she ain't really go there. But it's kind of it's kind of looking like Fran trying to step in and get some shine. Honestly, it really is. She's a lot, Jacqueline, and not really a lot. Like she does a lot. It's just like her presence. She wants you to know I'm in the room. I'm on the show. If I can audition, this is the audition. You know, she just offers up her opinion and thoughts and stuff like that when it's not warranted, when nobody asked. So I just know, girl, you're trying to get noticed by these producers. Okay, I guess. Anyway, Gordon asked if she spoke with Candace, while she was at the dance class, and she says, I haven't said a word to that little girl. Mia be doing a lot in her confessionals. She says that, she and Candace are okay. They good. She forgets that she's there. And I'm sure that feeling is mutual. So whatever. Mia, she gets there, and of course she throws shade in her confessional about the setup. Robin, she say Robin is regular, so she wasn't expecting much. I don't think any of us were. We was expecting exactly what we got. Exactly that. And I mean, what elaborate decorations should she have done at the park? I mean, at best, she could have had a tent out there for y'all, with a nicer table setting, one where the tablecloth ain't blowing all over the food, like one. Let's at least tape it down next time. I don't know, but I don't know what Mia was expecting. Robin introduces her to her soon-to-be sister-in-law. It's like, girl, just call her that lady your sister-in-law. She was your sister-in-law since. Like that. How long you and Juan been doing this? My soon-to-be sister-in-law. She already been your sister-in-law, so once your sister-in-law forever. At this point, since neither one of y'all went nowhere, soon-to-be sister-in-law. Girl, get out of here. Mia asks where Juan is. Juan say he getting the root canal. Y'all listen. I was watching Bondi Blues live of when she was reviewing this, and somebody in the comments was like, what Robin said Juan was, he got hit by a bus. I said, not hit by a bus. Y'all, I screamed and hollered. I screamed and hollered because hit by a bus. Robin might as well have said Juan got hit by a bus, because, girl, a root canal. Yeah, I believe it. We believe it, girl. Whatever you say, Charles Lee Ray. Whatever you say. Anyway, we was like, what Robin said? He got hit by a bus. Woo! All right. Jacqueline, she get there with her co-parents and partner, her parents and partner. It's her ex-husband. And so he's there to help her with them kids while she films. Robin gets a text from Candace. Wendy declined the invitation to bring the kids, rightfully so. Now Robin's sitting up laughing, talking about, so it's not about the kids. No, it never was, girl. It never was. The minute you said I couldn't come, it stopped being about the kids. Anyway, she shares the text with the group, and Karen's like, wait a minute, y'all ain't invite no, I don't like that. Y'all ain't supposed to be doing that. I taught y'all better than that. She checks her, and of course, she trying to stand it. And yeah, I know I'm petty, so yeah, I'm petty. Karen like, no, that wasn't okay. She not about to just go send her kids with somebody else. No. Sharice gets there just in time to start these games. Karen start that coughing, but I really believe Karen is dealing with respiratory infection because she's wearing a mask for one. So I can believe she got winded. I can believe all of that. But they like to say she running from Sharice. They start the sack race. Karen, after her round, like I said, she coughing, winded. She like, I should have done that. I need my Z-Pack. I need something. Can you help me to my car, Gordon? I think I'm going to head on out. She just decides she's going to go sit in the car. Of course, like I said, Robin and Giselle, they're going to run with, oh, she's running from you, Sharice. Sharice is like, oh, I guess I have that effect on people. Yeah, you make people sick. I guess so. The next game is, the little leg tie race where you race with your legs tethered together. Candace, she gets there. She speaks to everyone. And I mean, a nice greeting for Grace, but Giselle got nothing. Giselle sits back like, oh, she's not speaking? She came in and she didn't even speak? No. And then gonna say, she's really dragging it. Just tell your husband not to ask me to go in rooms alone with him. No, girl. No. They start another game. Candace, me, and Sharice, they sit this one out. Sharice asked Candace, about what was going on the other day. Candace gives her a PR response. She doesn't really drag Giselle, but she's just like, people were, trying to spread lies. That's all. Ashley, she gets there. She got the kids. Them kids. Ashley tried to get in on a limbo game. Her kids just start hollering. Just out of nowhere, now they crying. If you don't take these little babies home, then you could left them with the nanny. I think they still too small to hang because they want to cry every 5 minutes. That little boy is too much. He don't want nobody to pick him up. He think everybody. If you don't go on somewhere, little boy, little Dean. Oh no, Dean is the oldest one, right? Dylan is the youngest. Bye, Dylan. Your mama over there, Dylan. Trust me, I ain't trying to pick you up, Dylan. He got so spooked. The minute I guess she wasn't holding them no more. I don't know. She put them kids down and they just started hollering. She takes them to the side. Sharice over there sitting down. Mia as well. They ask her about what's going on with her and Michael and all of that. Things are cool, I guess. She tells them Michael, had a vasectomy this morning. They looking at her like, and she say he think that she trying to get pregnant again. That's why they haven't been intimate. It's like, but y'all are about to go through a divorce. Isn't that why you haven't been intimate? Ashley, girl, please, enough, okay? Enough. Producers are like, they asking the same thing. Why does that make you sad that he got a vasectomy? And she's like, I guess because it's final that biologically I can never have any more children with Michael. Okay, girl. Mia thinks she done, fumbled the bag. She's like, girl, you're supposed to have about 2-3 more kids. Okay? 1 check, 2 check, 3 check, blue check. Okay? You're supposed to get all the checks. She tells them that she's not into threesomes anymore, which is why, there's been a decline with the marriage. And Jacqueline, she decides she's going to chime in. Oh, yeah, we've had threesomes too. It's just like I wasn't with it. Yeah, my husband has asked me for threesomes. Mia looking at her like, you? Really? She looking at her like, girl, you putting on for these cameras, but okay, I'm going to let you cook. I do know you to like girls. I do know that. She say, now that is true. Sis a little fluid. The games are over because now our conversation has gone left. We talking about the sex around the kids. Talking about threesomes and all that around the babies. So let's call it a day. There were no winners. We ain't keep track of nothing. We ain't keep score. We was just out there. Ashley and Candace talk, and they talk about the IVF process, and she shares that, what's been going on, that her body didn't really take to the procedure. She has a vulnerable moment with Ashley, which is refreshing to see. I know Ashley gonna use it against her at some point, because that's just what Ashley does. You can't trust her. You cannot trust that one. And she tells her, you're not a failure. Don't feel like this is a fail. Nothing like that. I wrote about you in my journal, so she's been writing affirmations down for Candace, sprinkling a little baby dust on it. Candace say like, wait, what? That's witchcraft. I know that's right. She said, I don't know these ways. If it ain't Jesus in it, please keep it. I was with her on that. Listen, write all the affirmations, please. Okay? Manifest it for me. But what we not going to do is come in and interfere with what I got going on with Jesus. Like, we in constant commune. You can't be bringing the static. I need you to not bring the static. It all has to line up together. Don't work against me. Okay? Got to make sure you're not working against me, which your baby does. Because that's where she missed me. You sprinkle what now? What? Say what now? What we sprinkling? What the baby does? Where they came from? Anyway, Ashley, her divorce gets leaked. She has no idea who did it. Oh my God, I don't know who did it. Who would do it? Who would do it? With a big smile on her face. Who would leak the story? I don't know who would leak the story. You know how you... Trying not to laugh. Who would leak the story? You, girl. You would leak it. You. Who would leak it? Anyway, she calls the publicist. Publicists tell her, go ahead, girl, get it out. Get out in front of it now. It's out, but you got to get in front of it with your statement. Go ahead and release the statement. She says she's been trying to contact Michael. Michael ain't answering the phone. She's been texting him. The text has been bouncing back. He done had her blocked, I guess. I don't know. But now that the texts are going through, but now she can't, the calls aren't going through. And the way she made it sounded like the phone was off. Like somebody didn't pay the bill. You know what I'm saying? Doo-doo-doo. We're sorry. This person cannot accept. This person is not accepting calls at this time. Please try again later. I don't know what the message said, but it sounded like somebody's phone was off. Did he get a new phone and cut it off on your ass? I don't know, but Michael wasn't answering the line. And so the publicist says, well, how would you feel about putting a statement out, without talking to him? And she says, well, I wouldn't want to do that. I don't want to do anything to ruffle his feathers. I still got to get a house out of him. Still got to get some money from him. I don't really want to do all that. She ain't trying to make no no waves or nothing like that. She doesn't want him to retaliate, but her gut is telling her to go ahead and release the statement. So she gonna release the statement. And that's that. That's where we end. Next week gonna be good. It's not just the Potomac girls got it going on anyway. They are entertaining every single week. Every single week I'm entertained by something. So it's only up from here, guys. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby, and I'll chat with you later. Peace and light.